Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new demo. Today we have the brand new Vermilion Pauldrons, which we have on right now in this Vermilion sort of inspired outfit with the backpack and of course the great sword from the Vermilion set. And we also have the Thousand Seas Gourd backpack and glider, which we will check out in just a little bit. This is a custom dye channel, not the default dyes, but it does look quite nice, and of course it does match the previous Vermilion items we have already. I believe we also have a longbow and shortbow set, if I recall correctly, which I think I do. So currently these are dyed with Shadow Abyss, Rosewood, Sienna and Destroyer Orange on the flame there. And this is paired with the Sunblessed Vision, the Spear Marshal's Vestment, isn't it Vestment? I think it's a French word. The Pyre Gloves, the Illustrious Breeches, and the Warlord's Footgear. And with default dyes, let's get into them now. So for default we have Redemption, we have Papaya, we have Sunset, we have Grapefruit. Very nice. It's a bit more of a, yeah, a reddish flame off that, or more of a pink flame, I would say. The Grapefruit. I do like the feathers better here, though. They look very nice there, don't they? Yes, they do. Let's go pure Shadow Abyss. Says pure Shadow Abyss. Effectively, everything is dyeable. Still quite bright, but it is dyeable indeed. Top left looks to be all of the, well, just the main part of the shoulders. So most of the metal segments, as well as actually a part of the feathers there. That's where the feathers are controlled. Top right is the base pattern on the main layer. All the sort of texture bits, I guess, is the word. The scaling, is that the right word? That's probably the right word. Bottom left is the inner layer, a solid layer there. It'd be helpful if I could look around the back as well, wouldn't it? Probably would. There we go, that's better. So that's or bottom left, I should say. And then that's the top left at the back, top right at the back, and then bottom right is the flame. There we go. Oh, and a little gemstone there in the corner as well. And here is a contrast layer, so we have blue on the top left, green on the top right, purple on the bottom left, and orange on the bottom right. There we go. Let's move on to the Thousand Seas Gourd package. First up, we'll have a look at the backpack, which is dyed in a kind of a red, orange, and black sort of dye pattern, which looks really cool, actually. Really cool indeed. I like it. Let's have a look at the default dyes. The default is enameled crimson with growth. We also have blue orchid and crushed bone for the beads. It's pretty cool, actually. They have a little bit of a momentum to them, a little bit of physics. Very nice. Does that happen when you're running around? It seems to. So yeah, it has a little bit of physics as you're moving around, which is very nice to see. Let's have a look at the glider. Oh, that's not a sky skill. So here is the glider. Ooh, very interesting. So the sort of a watery layer squishes down or grows if you're if you're leaning forward or backward. That's how it sort of shows that. How do I get out of here? Right. This area will do nicely. There's a the Joker right there. Don't know what he's doing. Oh, and there's a box if you get stuck. Nice. Is my cloud still here, actually? It is. Lovely. Right, here we go. So this is leaning forward, and this is leaning back. So you can see it kind of grows and shrinks. Oh wait, is there a... a landing animation? Doesn't seem like it. Not really. Bit of a landing noise. I shall isolate that as well. Here we go. Kind of like a sloshy drum noise, I would say. Let's have a look at the dye channels anyway. Here we go. Full shadow abyss on the backpack looks like this. You can see the sort of the rope slash cord is always brown, but that's about the only thing that you can't dye. Very similar on the backpack. It seems like the aura sort of watery layer is always going to be there. We'll see, or in the glider I should say. We'll see now in a minute. So, top left on the backpack is the main part of the gourd. It's not a real gourd, is it? I think it's like a bottle. A gourd-shaped bottle. Next up, the top right is a sort of a layer of fabric around the center there, and the bit of sort of ropey ribbon stuff up the top. Bottom left is the pattern across the gourd, or the gourd-shaped object. And bottom right is the beads. And here's the contrasting layer. So we have blue on the top left, green on the top right, purple on the bottom left. Kind of hard to see, but there it is, the little squiggly lines throughout, and orange on the bottom right. Next up, the glider. Let's do the same test. So, top left is the gourd-shaped object still. Top right is still the ribbon. Top left is the pattern. Top left, bottom left. And bottom right is the beads. It looks like the aura is not changeable at all, which is a shame that you can't change that color. It is a constant blue. I don't think you can, like, let's go with something electro lime that would show through. Yeah, you can't change the aura at all, which is a bit disappointing. But alas, there you have it. Right, let's move on to all the different races of Tyria and see how these shoulders, backpack and glider look across the board. Here we go. Here we are on Sylvari as we run through a... Oh, wait, is that a... Might as well grab this, right? Might as well. Because we need to see how this backpack looks in combat. For sure. That's what it is. Ow. Oh, okay, I'm back. Nice. Right, well, that was a lovely distraction. And all the other mesmers, and all the other mesmers will just teleport away. Here we have the new Vermilion Pauldrons and 1000 Seas Gourd. Oh, that's really weird. That is a lot of wind. It's very windy today in Lake Dark. I'm sure you can see all the other trees being absolutely blown towards the southeast. Why is it? I don't understand when I'm running, but when I'm walking, interesting. That is 1000 Seas Gourd backpack on Sylvari with green, purple, and blue. Same with the Vermilion Pauldrons, which kind of like look nice on Colossi here, but I don't know. I don't even remember what I had now. What did I have? I think it was, yeah, I think I prefer the tentacles. I don't know. That's a tough one now. Anywho, let's have a look at the glider, and then we'll check out what dyes we have on Colossi. Here we go. I don't have a Jade bot, so we shall use our Sky Scale. Can we tag it? Can we tag it? Can we tag it? We can. So here is the gourd on Sylvari. Very similar dye pattern. A bit of red in there though instead. And that's leaning forward. That's leaning back. Leaning to the sides. Very nice. Oh, I don't want to go this way. It reminds me of a Is it might be AoE 1 or AoE 2, like the house? Do. No, it's Civilization 3. It's what it's reminding me of. I think the sound. I think. Anywho, the backpack. We have Orchid, Growth, Blue Orchid, and Electro Blue on the backpack. We swap out the green for red over here for the glider. I think I prefer the red to the green. The green might be there because I might have had a 3-dye channel backpack before. No, I don't think I did. But that is why I do prefer the red. I think it just blends a bit better. Though the darker blue compared to ocean, I prefer the darker blue, but the red. And then for the Pauldrons, we have Starry Night with Iron, and then Calfskin and Grapevine, which actually is really nice. So there we have it on Sylvari. Let's move on to our next race. Here we go. It only makes sense to check out the 1000 Seeds Gourd item in the 1000 Seeds Pavilion. Here we have the Pauldrons here in a very light blue set with the Raven gear as well. I don't know why it was so light blue, but there you go. A little bit of orangey stuff for the flames, it seems. Might dip into the shadows for a little bit. There we go. Oh, I don't have the backpack on show. And here is the backpack. Looks kind of nice. That color, the base color is quite nice. Very simple, which is pretty cool. And we shall glide off here. And looks very plain as well here, but quite nice. I like the sort of metallic covering at the top. It looks very good. Very good indeed. And there we have it. Let's check out the dye colors. Yeah, it's definitely Civ 3, I think. Definitely, yeah. That's what it's reminding me of anyway. Let's check out the dyes. So, for the shoulders, we have Baby Blue on the left, and we have Electro Blue with Beige on the right. For the glider, we have Antique Bronze with Dye Remover, which is now being removed, to the basic, which is Blue Orchid and Crushed Bone. And on the top right, we have Enameled Solitude. And then for the backpack, we have Warmth with Pyre, Blue Orchid, and Crushed Bone, which is pretty basic down the bottom. They're the two basic colors. I do quite like the Warmth there, though. And indeed, the Antique Bronze up the top, I think it is it? Oh, is that just not colorable? Oh, it's not colorable. I see. Okay. Well, let's move on to our next race. Here we go. And here we are on Charr, where the physics of the cord there looks a little bit better, I think, than it did earlier. Anywho, with the Vermilion Pauldrons and the 1000 Seas Gourd backpack and glider. There we are. Ooh, that's cool. Dye pattern. I like that. I'm also kind of curious to see what this looks like with infusions. I have the orange infusion and the stone infusion on this character in my other set, which I think that shares the shoulders, so we can have a look at that. Looks very nice. Oh, it doesn't share the backpack, but that's okay. Ooh. I might keep those, actually, instead of the dragon scale. That's pretty cool.
The attack on Lion's Arch will never be forgotten.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Nice. Okay, well, let's move on to our final character, the Norn. Oh, wait, no, let's have a look at the dice, and then move on to our final character.
Salutations.
So, on the Pauldrons, we have Silt and Camel up the top with Winterfrost and Nectar down below. And then for the backpack, we have Cherry on top with Pyre down below and Shadow Abyss as well. And for the glider, we have Dye Remover and Dye Remover, which is now removed, with Shadow Abyss and Crimson Lion. I think, yeah, I quite like the glider again. Just the Shadow Abyss looks kind of cool, I think. Right, let's move on to our next character. Here we go. And finally, here we are on Norn with the new Vermilion Pauldrons and the Gourd Bakpack glider set. This looks like default dyes to me for the Gourd, but we got a nice sort of a pure blue white flame for the Vermilion stuff with a yellow base. It's pretty nice. Let's have a look at the gliding on the Gourd. So here is the glider. We've got kind of a yellow purpley vibe going on here. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Can we land it by the fish? Yeah, we can. Oh, no, we can't. No. God damn it. There we go. Let's have a look at the dyes. So for the Bakpack, yeah, Enamel Crimson with Growth, Blue Orchid and Crushed Bone, that is the default. For the glider, we have Dijon, we have Dust, we have Sky and Glory. It's not a bad mix, to be fair. And for the shoulders, the Pauldrons of Chocolate and Cocoa at the top, Lemonade and Brook down below. Very nice. Let's head back to Quando and wrap up the video. Here we go. Well, that is it for today's demo, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the look at the Vermilion Pauldrons and the Thousand Seas Gourd Bakpack and glider. You can head on over to this week's giveaway to be in with a chance to win those items for yourself. The link for that should be in the end screen. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed and that the demo helped. Leave a like if it did and subscribe for more in the future. Be back later on the week with more Guild Wars 2. But you can join the Discord to stay up to date with all things new on the channel, such as new videos, when I go live, and our weekly screenshot challenge. You can also support the channel with the membership program down below. That would be amazing. That's it from me for today, so until next time, take care.